Hi, you guys. Welcome to Science. I want to apologize. I had done a science video for you guys 2 days ago and it's now gone. And I didn't realize that. So we're going to do it right now because it has the test on it and one more part to your lap book. Okie doke. So let's look. I'm going to go to my desk and we're going to do this. All right. Well, an all about bugs lap book. You got it? Okay. So you pretty much should be done with your ant here, labeling it all. I love this part, it tells you all the different kind of feelers each one has. We talked about that. Now we had this one I kind of liked. This is the categories of bugs. There's different kinds of bugs. We have our insects, right, that we've been talking about. Insects are bugs that have 3 body parts. They have 6 legs. They hatch from eggs, and a bee is an insect. But you know what? They also have an exoskeleton, which means it's on the outside. They don't have a backbone. They're cold-blooded. Let's see. 6 legs, 3 body parts. So those are the things we kind of need to remember, right? Okay. Let's turn the next one. The next one is arachnids. I hope I said that right. And these are bugs with 8 legs, just like the spider. Most arachnids are carnivores and eat other insects. Okay, a carnivore is one that eats meat, so ew, it might mean, you know, that those insects are meat. So a spider is an arachnid. Okay, so it's other, they have 8 legs, and they're carnivores, they eat other bugs. And have you ever seen in a spider web and how they eat other bugs? You ever seen that? Yeah, that's their meal. Okay, the next one, the myriapods, these are kind of interesting. They're bugs that have close to 10 to 750 legs. That's a load of shoes, don't you think? Holy moly. All myriapods are terrestrial and only live on land. That's what terrestrial means. It only lives on land. A roly-poly is a myriapod. Okay, you can even draw a little roly-poly there. All right, kind of nifty. So see, there's all different kinds of bugs, and they're in different categories, okay? So especially on this myriapod, you know, a centipede has, 100 legs. A millipede has way a lot of legs. Okay, so those are myriapods. All right. Last little thing we're going to do is you have 2 papers with, our, these little guys on them. So you can color those, cut them out, and put whether they're insects or not. So just like, oh, this is a vulture. I'm sorry, he looks so funny. So a vulture is not an insect, right? A snake is not, a frog is not, and a spider is not. So you guys can color those, cut them out, and put them on here. All right, nice job. Now, also what we need to do, you can do that. Also, you don't have to do it right now, because I'd like for you to please take out these bright green pages. You can't miss them. Look at these things. You almost need sunglasses to wear these things, right? Can you get out these green pages for me and a pencil? Definitely going to need a pencil. All right. And the one with the big old ant on it, okay, this is like a review sheet for the test. Okay, a review sheet. And we have a word bank on here, and a word bank has all different words that you're going to use for down here. So let's go over these. We have air, wings, legs, outer, and 3. Okay, so we're going to look here, and we're just going to write these words in here, and they kind of give you a little cheat sheet thing going because of these letters, so that always helps, right? Okay, number 1. Insects have how many main body parts? Head, thorax, knees, and toes. How many? 3. There you go. 3. Okay, number 2. Insects have 6 what? 6 eyes, 6 noses, 6 ears. I was gonna 6 feet, but they do. They have 6 legs. I'd like to have 6 noses. That would just be icky. 6 ears. Oh my gosh, it'd be so loud. All right, number 3. If an insect was blank, oh, excuse me, Mrs. White's got to learn to read. If an insect has blank, they connect to the thorax. Now these things, the thorax, remember, is called the motor room. So something that starts with a W, wings. And they connect to the thorax right along with your legs. Okay. Number 4, insects have the same body temperature as the what? As the air, which makes them cold-blooded. So when they are buzzing around and it's freezing, like right now, it's raining and it's cold, you're not going to see a lot of bugs because it's too cold outside for them, and their blood inside of them freezes and gets very cold, so they're not going to move around. So that's why they're cold-blooded. Okay? Same body temperature of the air. And number 5, insects have a what? An outer skeleton. An outer skeleton that covers and protects their body. The insect must get rid of its outer skeleton in order to grow. Isn't that crazy? So just like the caterpillar, the more he eats, the bigger he grows, and his shell starts to come off. So he kind of sheds skin as he's getting bigger and bigger. Pretty crazy. God, we don't. Can you see us shedding our skin? Oh, that would not, a lot of skin hanging around all over the place. That wouldn't be good. All right, sweeties. So, turn the page over, and you have 3 pages now. And these 3 pages are your test. All right? So, obviously put your name on it. You're going to read the question. All right? Figure out which one of these goes with it. Don't write here, because what does it say? Circle. Circle the word. Don't write it in here, okay? Just circle the word that completes the sentence, okay? Can you do that? Down here, we talked a little about, down here it says mark an X on the insect that is a fossil, okay? And remember, a fossil is something where you have kind of the shape inside of dirt or mud or whatnot, and it's kind of the shape or a mold, like the insect. So I don't know, I better look at these guys. Some of these look alive. So you need to pick the one, mark an X on the insect that's a fossil. Okay? Can you do it? I bet you can. Now what you do, there's nothing on the back. On here, okay? Believe it or not, this isn't part of the test, but it will also help you with the test. On here it says you're going to color the insect's head yellow. There's his head. Color the insect's thorax blue, and that's right here. Okay, that's the blue. That's the blue part. Color the insect's abdomen red. Well, it's right under here. Remember it? Also remember that abdomen has little air holes in it, and that's where it breathes through. Kind of interesting. Color the insect's wings green, right here, and look how it's attached to the thorax. And then it says count the insect's legs. Look at, see, the legs are attached right there to the thorax. Write how many legs it has. And then it says label the antennas on the diagram. Well, here it is, and you can maybe just kind of what they do, go doot, 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 and write the word antenna on there. How's that? Okay? So, whoops, we got that done. So, last page. You don't have to do this with me. Don't sit there going, Mrs. White, it's going too fast. It's okay. I'm just going over it, and you're going to do it because you are all so brilliant. You can do it without me. Okay? On this page, it says butterfly life cycle. Now, remember what we talked about, a cycle? A cycle goes around. It starts here, and it goes all the way around back to the beginning. Remember the water cycle? You know, it starts with the ocean, and it evaporates, goes up, and then it turns into a cloud, and then it rains, and then it starts all over again, just like this. It starts with an egg, and then what is next? And then what is next? And then what's after that? And then this is going to lay an egg. and it starts all over again. So you need to cut these out and put them where they go. Watch how the cycle goes, guys. Look at, they even give you okay, come on now, you can do it. And then on the back, it says label the 3 main body parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Now, since they have these 3 words for you, that means you had better write them correctly, okay? You know what the head, the thorax, and the abdomen are. But I'll tell you, since it's here for you, there's no reason for you to have those be misspelled. Alrighty? Okay? So this is all part of your test. And you can do that. I'm sure you'll all get hundreds. I can just imagine. All right, darlings? So there you go. You have this, and you're good to go. All right, sweeties. I'm sorry this is late. I don't know what happened. All right. See you later. Bye. Thanks for understanding.